this is Jake. We're here on MLC TV, the home of Memory Lane Comics on YouTube, and we're here to review the final figure from the Winter Soldier line of Hot Toys, and this is the Falcon.
Stoked about this thing, man. I've been waiting for this figure to come out since the movie. I think we were in the theater together, like, dude, they're gonna make a Hot Toys figure.
Yeah.
And we were so excited.
The minute the wings popped out, I was like, I can't wait to see the figure. And I know. I feel like,
there's a lot of really, really cool characters in this movie, but I feel like he kind of stole the show.
He did.
In some ways.
Steve Rogers was awesome. He always is. I thought Black Widow did a very good job in the movie. But as far as they introduced this new character, and he took my breath away as far as how cool he was in that movie.
Well, Andy Mackie, just like, he just...
He embodies the Falcon.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was great.
It was like going from the page right to the screen, and they did the same thing with this figure. This is pulled straight out of the movie, and it looks exactly how he did. I mean, they've really been killing head sculpts lately. I think that this whole year, every head sculpt has just been amazing.
It's great. The goggles come off and can go down and cover his eyes. They've done such a good job with the accessories on this figure, down to the goggles, the guns, and of course
the wings.
The wings are
how
so
cool
awesome.
Are the wings,
yeah.
Right?
And the look of them is tremendous. There's a couple of issues that we had with these wings.
Getting into the wings, I think they're really awesome. Myself, when you see the movie and you see how they pop out of the book bag, you almost want the Jetpack to have these things pop out. But when you get a hold of this figure, there's no way they could have done that. This is a very heavy plastic. I think if they would have went any lighter, it would break. Every time you fold it, it would break. I mean, this is as high up as they can go. But when you do that, I think you've got almost an 18-inch wingspan on this guy.
It is ridiculous. You see the detail on the back here.
Yeah, let's flip it around real quick.
We've got the red trim going on. They're just so cool.
The wings were definitely the best thing for me. But as a comic book fan, if you ever read anything with the Falcon, he always throws those wings forward and goes in like a bombing position. Unfortunately, this is as high as the wings go. But we were actually talking it out before we started doing the video, and he never did that in the movie. He never threw him forward, and the reason is, because in the comic he glides. This guy flies. He has a jetpack that pushes him through, so he really doesn't need that bombing position.
Speaking of jetpack, there's a pretty cool feature on this thing.
The jetpack actually lights up. There's a little switch in the back you remove, and right through all the thrusters, you get like a yellow light, which is really cool.
They've been going kind of ridiculous with some of this light stuff lately. It's incredible.
Well, yeah, because on the
ridiculous in a good way.
Well, I think we saw it first on the Star Boost. The Star Boost did lights in the back, and I know it's lights in the back. What's the big deal? But it was the first time they did it, and now it looks like every figure.
It was like, what?
Yeah, but see now every figure, because when I first saw this, I was like, okay, it's got wings, it's very cool, but the jetpack lights up. It's just an added little detail that I really think sells this figure. It really makes it amazing.
Costume-wise, it's dead on. I mean, it looks like they shrank down some tiny military pants again. Like they're just so perfect.
Yeah, like I was saying to you earlier, it looks like they make these pants for a human and then they're shrunk. It doesn't look like they're made for a toy.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Really good detail. The shoes are a really heavy rubber. They feel like real military boots. Tread on the bottom looks like, everything about his outfit from top to bottom looks like the movie. It looks like it was just a screenshot. The buckles and
all the, it's really
I don't know. Are they just watching the movie with a 3D printer and clicking print?
Exactly.
Because at this point,
there's something ridiculous to it.
What could they add to this figure? For me, it would be a little bit more articulation in the jetpack, but at the same time, there's a jetpack with wings on this figure. How much cooler does it get?
I can see what you're saying with that, and I think they're getting better about making stuff like that, but it's almost like with that new Hulk they have coming out where he's got that pose.
Yeah, he's got two midsections.
Kind of have to make a stagnant thing to put on there.
Yeah.
So if you want to have the movement in it, if you want them to be able to actually flap, this is what you got. If you wanted a different thing, it just to make it look realistic. What's crazy about Hot Toys is they don't have there's no mode where you can pull them out a little bit and you see this kind of plastic come out.
Yeah.
It looks realistic, 180 degrees.
Yeah, every angle of the wings look like the wings. The other thing I like, since they made them as such a heavy plastic, they actually snap them right out. Mm-hmm. And, as you can see, you got to get a little bit of a grip on them. But I never feel like I'm going to break it, even when I have to really grip it out of there. And I think that's why they didn't make it a folding wing pack.
Yeah.
You would have broke them. I mean, hands down, you would have broken. You can see without the wings, it is a very slick looking figure. The Uzis are really cool. He comes with 2 silenced Uzis, which you remember seeing him going off the ship, shooting those in the air. That was probably one of the coolest moments for him. Other accessories, he's going to come with 4 sets of hands, the Uzi hands, fist. Then he's got hands that hold into his glider.
Yeah, so you can grasp them.
Yeah, so you could, like, if you could somehow find a way to hang him, I mean, he would hang right down with those things.
It's so cool. Yeah. And I think the stand is really cool. They've got those stands now again where you can kind of get any sort of range.
It's like the Iron Man and Spider-Man stands. It's a flexible metal tube in the back, and it allows you to make them fly. Yeah. Because on the first figures they did of Iron Man, I think that was one of the biggest complaints. Like, well, Iron Man just stands. He never gets any cooler. With Falcon, he needs to be in the air.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's no way this figure shouldn't be flying through the air.
He's doing some tremendous jumping right now.
Right now, I think he's giving MJ a run for his money.
Of course.
But the stand's really cool. Accessory-wise, it comes with just the right amount of accessories. Falcon himself, he doesn't need a bunch of knives and craziness.
There's nothing more you could ask for.
No. So, Jake, important question. Overall, what do you give this figure? How many Screaming Eagles would you give this bad boy?
I gotta go 4.5 Screaming Eagles.
4.5? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to go 4. I think this is the first time we've been different. It all goes to the wings for me. Although it's the coolest thing they did, I think a little bit more articulation, and this would have been the best figure they put out for Winter Soldier.
I hear you on that. I don't know. I feel like they've done enough with it, and the look of it is just phenomenal.
I can't disagree with that. Yeah, because now I'm even looking at it. He just flipped it around. They even did metal diamond plating behind his back, showing that when the jetpack's on him, so it wouldn't burn his back, and that's something you never saw in the movie.
It's crazy.
And you get up on this figure, and it's just like screams at you. So, overall, this is an amazing figure. I think it's a great way to wrap up the Winter Soldier from Hot Toys. I'm really disappointed they didn't do a Nick Fury. I was hoping for a new one because it was his best movie yet.
Yeah.
Nick Fury, Black Widow, they were so great. I can't wait for Marvel to keep doing these movies so Hot Toys can keep releasing these amazing figures.
It's been fun, man. We're looking forward to more.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching our video, guys. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos on MLC TV on YouTube.
Check out our website, mlcshop.com. You can find all kinds of cool new information, all of our picks of the week. It's an awesome website.
And if you're ever in Wilmington, don't forget to stop by and check us out. We got a huge shop we love to share with the world. And thanks, guys.